months later, I was here.
Yeah.
You said that both Brazilian parents.
Are you feeling better?
For anyone.
You look nice. Fever gone?
Everything gone.
Very
Huh?
good.
Was those pills that they were giving you work?
But still with me, that spondylitis pain. That would be not so much.
What about the head?
Head. Also sometimes now feeling little high. You know, one high and this bottom. But yes, that was in tolerable. But by holy, that is miracle. My realization is very good. And I am getting help from above. Always, I am waiting for that. I am waiting. Until that I am not doing it. Until coming some inspiration from above, I am waiting. Vrindavan, what happens? Like that. I make one room and room demolished by the air, Pavan Dev. Storm. Then I not make that room again. That his doors, someone's room, maybe. Window, door, someone's room kept. That I will have not. And I am waiting. Yes, if it is not the desire, Krishna, the what is it is desire. I am not doing anything. 6 years maybe I went. And I was enthusiastic. Within 1 year, everything finished. Within 1 year. Purchasing, changing names, everything, plus projects, building, and 3-story building, and well furnished, all the marble buildings, everything, 1 year.
And painted.
And painting. Painting also finished. Then I am working now for temple. Now I am working for temple, and where will be temple I do not know. I am expecting, if not, we'll get that front plot. I said the temple, they are small. I have no fascination. I shall make this big or that big. I want to lead devotional activity. And I some devotional plan program.
Okay.
That I shall
Maharaj, Bhaktivinoda called me from Guadalajara.
Well,
He's in Guadalajara in the temple.
coming.
Well, he hasn't got a visa yet.
Hello. Yes, I am doing well, but what you are doing? Huh? Yeah, but where was last night?
He
Snitched them
Uh-huh.
nice.
Uh-huh.
He said he went to somebody's house and then fell asleep and slept for 2 days. Let me see if he didn't wake up till 12.
Yes. Uh-huh. I am going to Morelia first, from here to Morelia. And Morelia to Tijuana, then I shall come back to here. Then how long I shall stay here, I do not know actually. It is depending upon Krishna and devotee will. Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Some more talent. How about that?
Very nice. I am very happy to hear from you. Yeah. Krishna bless you. My blessing. And take care of your health. In Mexico. I am going to Mexico. Yes, that will be very best. I have much hope about your service. I know your heart, and I am very happy. I was very happy actually in Navadvip with you in India, and anyhow, Krishna bless you. Yes. And I am going, we shall meet and we shall talk everything. That's wonderful. I am very happy to hear your voice. Okay. Yes, Jonathan Maharaj is here.
Bueno.
I have to go and cut fruit for the deacons. I will be back.
Huh?
I have to go cut fruit for the deacons.
Yes, yes. Did you go?
Well, I gotta just cut a little fruit for the deities and do my laundry. I'll be right back. I don't want to go, but I must go.
Service is faster than other. Actually, anything we will make for this ashram project, that maybe go to hell or heaven. Everywhere we have service. Here the service of Krishna. Everywhere we have entrance. But for the service to Krishna, we not will forget. And at present our target is this ashram. This ashram, few years happened, some also seva happened here, but not so much increasement. Necessary to finish the debt within few years. And Rishabh Prabhu, he come and fully joined already.
I just heard.
Rishabh Prabhu will be our leader, no doubt. He is an old man and he has much experience about this world. But his energy to maintain the devotee section. I not talked, tomorrow maybe I shall talk with Kumkum Didi. Kumkum Didi also joining. We will make here some accommodation for the ladies. Also Saraswat will exist. Then little big form, and if other devotee will come here after through our preaching party, for them necessary to make some accommodation, and all will be accommodated within one umbrella, and no place of ego. And I talk with Tuljidavannu, Ashapriya, and others, and they are all happy, and they are one formation. Yes, this will be party, preaching party, this will be collecting party, this will be the preaching party and collecting party is same. But which way, and you also can take leadership. All will be within discussion. Tomorrow we will go morning, then we will come back. Saturday, all you have to see that ashram, then it will be more. And to get ashram, making better arrangement, it will exist. Yeah, he is enthusiastic.
Yeah, he said he'd like to come to the Rainbow Festival, but I don't know what his plans are for the rest of the summer.
Plan, you can make plan. Then
We just met him again.
And then I make him a tape of you and Srila Prabhupada chanting bhajans. And he said that you listen to every day. He says he'd very much like to hear the holy name and he want to come back and hear it from your lotus lips. I heard your tape, you did some kind of bhajans in Mauritius. You had a big group.
For the TV show?
I noticed one devotee was playing harmonium. How do you feel about the harmonium?
I have no ill feelings about harmonium or anything. But Guru Maharaj is more interested on the Sankirtan Math. They are what? Going on. From the time of Guru Maharaj, I do not want to discuss that environment. And Guru Maharaj does not like it. Then I like or not like, that is not question. Guru Maharaj not like, I shall not do. That's my job.
Is it okay for preaching now?
Huh?
Is it okay for preaching program outside or?
That's the question.
Because I've been actually learning harmonium, and when we go to the beach, I play, and many people come and listen. They afterwards they're like, "Where is the instrument?" And I tell them, and they're very attracted to it. It brings them in. But if you don't like, I can cost.
A whole kartal, this is very normal Mahaprabhu sankirtan. Harmonium or other instrument, that is not added in Mahaprabhu sankirtan. And if possible, Maharaj, you must send this letter.
No, he didn't send it. We'll send it to him.
And let birthday card include. Inside no birthday card or inside maybe birthday card. I do not know. Birthday or anything, but necessary to put here stamp.
Yeah, Ramai, he goes out every day, he's always mailing, he's always sending the mail. All I have to do is give it to Ramai and he'll send it. He's posting all the mail for us, so he'll post this letter.
When it comes for posting in the USA, then it's necessary to arrange. Otherwise, she can post from there, but it will be late.
You were saying cold carton?
Kolkata is normal inspiration, but a harmonium, actually it is not a question of objection or not. It is feelings.
Like Haribandhu Maharaj is making one song for you on your Vyasa Puja?
Yes, yes.
And I asked you later, you said maybe it's not mood of my Guru Maharaj, but devotees like it, I will not say it.
My mood like that. Haribandhu professional singer.
Well then, the question is, we're going on Harinam on Saturday, going out to the street. and chanting on the street. Should we chant with ko and kartos or with ko, kartos, and harmonium? That is
Question, that is their question.
yeah.
Just when I heard that tape from Mauritius, and I saw the picture, the harmonium right by you, I thought, well, if you were actually
Not only
against it,
harmonium. Some months one big meeting, they had some what's name of that? Very high tune. Electric guitar, like electric guitar, very high tune. Like harmonium.
accordion?
Like one of those synthesizer box.
Small electric motor.
You know, like a Casio box.
Small electric motor.
Casio or
Organ. Organ.
Keyboards.
keyboard.
Yeah,
Like hard London. Like that?
Yeah.
And beating. Yeah.
Maharaj, I found one of those at the flea market for like $30. Like I found one of those instruments really cheap. They're really expensive here.
And 4 strings.
Yeah, the tempura, I have one at home. You
Yeah.
guys need it. It's all yours.
Manifest.
And for making the sound clear. And within one sound, 7 tunes will be there. Sarigama pa. Yeah. Tuning with pa, sometimes sarigama. Also harmonium there. Sapa. There. Putting finger. Here is sa and there is pa. Sapa tune. Only this one tune they are taking from harmonium, but playing harmonium. Sapa. Then some sound comes. Through that sound, all sound will be adjusted.
My preference is I like without harmonium. I like just ko and karto. But we used to do also Harinam. We used to do one festival, Rath Yatra, when I was in ISKCON, and we had one person who came down from Canada named Bahudak, and he used to play with harmonium, and that was attracting many people. He played with a microphone on the harmonium to make it louder, and like this, many people were sometimes
Attracting to the people, help of harmonium. Happen.
But the idea, I personally feel, is that when we go on the streets, I like the idea that we're going on Harinam like Mahaprabhu would go from place to place with his chanting party, and he's going with kartos and Rida.
And conch.
Guru Maharaj said, yes, Mahaprabhu's program is coal and cartels, and how can you improve upon perfection?
Coal, cartel, and now concert.
Yeah,
Gong.
gong with lips on it, so it's making.
And big cartel, Jayapataka cartel is nice.
Whoppers, symbols.
Big cartel, Figaro, the big.
He is also big.
His pagri and his cartel, both are very big. I cannot recognize him. That time when I was in, he came to Mont. He asked me that photo.
I tell you that Mala beats like this.
Jayapataka. Oh,
One bead the size of your fist.
Yeah, last time I saw him a few years ago, he was so big he was. His head was like.
Vishwaru.
I never saw him. When I come to India, he was thin man.
Yes.
yeah, I have that photo.
Yes, yes. Eyes like sun and moon.
For harmonium, Maharaj, and different instruments?
Harmonium. At present, I've heard harmonium, that is good.
Some people saying Maharaj is attracting some people, but I know some people who go away if they hear harmonium. They cannot tolerate to hear. Really. That is me.
That will definitely use.
Then first job of Janardhan Maharaj must be
Harmonium. Yes.
My question was,
I just have changed my mind and I... On second thought. After further consideration.
Wow, this mother told, which he will be killed. If you bring one harmonium, then all problem will be solved.
Died.
Wow, makes sense.
Right, you said what?
I am always working.
Harmonium?
They knew how
They want to know how to give mismo. And Yudhishthira gone to missionary. And Yudhishthira told to Bhishma, you've given me boon. I will get victim. Please take back your boon. And Bhishma said, why you are telling this? He told, if you are alive, no one can defeat you. Then which I shall get to victory? That I want you will alive. That is my desire. And if you alive, no one can defeat you. And your boon not will be successful. I shall not get victory. Then you take back your boon.
Yeah, just like I said, I want you will live long time, but if you will live long time, I also will be very old. Then what I will do with you?
80 years old. I not expect your death. Then you will be 100 years, I shall be 80 years. Then what shall I do with your oil?
No need to give all, give some.
Anyhow, at present, not that environment. And Guru Maharaj, really Guru Maharaj do not want to make harmonium party. Harmonium party also, to me, it is not good impression. I like tune very much. And I like also, and when I am going to Mauritius, I gone to Mauritius. There already I have seen they are playing harmonium and singing.
Yeah, Maharaj is not going to play. Remove that.
And it is not my nature
They're already
to
doing
immediate to say them.
Swami Maharaj, on one tape I heard you said that one lady wanted to marry me because of the way I play harmonium. You? I don't play harmonium. But on this tape.
Open.
Yeah.
Maybe for some applications that harmonium is used.
For a while, play that.
Swami Maharaj and Prabhupada Sankirtan also, I think so, he will not give so much objection. certain. He is moved a little more wide, like Sundar Maharaj. But Guru Maharaj is a little exclusive. When Saraswati can tolerate the supply of
Mixture.
I not use this word in my life. Understand? Then you cannot represent me at least. I use food from restaurant. I use food from here, food from there, but I not use that word meat.
Oh.
This is my style. I am very careful to say something before I speak. I am collecting word, taking time, but not misguided anyway. This word is bad for our feelings. That is, Guru Maharaj not like it. I am a disciple of Guru Maharaj, at least. Now General, come. Come, Prabhu, come. How are you on the weekend? Clear.
I'm feeling a little better, Maharaj.
Your food, what food are you getting or not?
Yes, Gurudev. Janard Maharaj has arranged with Kirtita, and today she made very nice preparation.
Then you have no problem. Janaka Maharaj is very affectionate.
Yes, very healthy.
But his own self, he is very careful about his liver. I am seeing 2-3 days, Janaka Maharaj is not taking our food. But I am very careful about food. What coming in my plate, I am maybe little, not a kid.
I'm arranging special food from restaurant.
And your Gurudev, your fever? Better yesterday.
Gone. All gone. Only spondylitis pain I have, little tooth pain. Not pain actually, it is cold, hot, cannot tolerate. His life is finished.
Sometimes that goes away.
Now 3
That may
teeth.
go away, Jitapati. Sometimes that will go away itself. Maybe it will go away. I have some experience.
And you have experience with cold and
Yeah, that sensitivity, and then
sensitivity.
after some time going away. Due to inflamed nerve.
I not hard, but you are telling, I believe.
Yeah, I would.
But I not hard. If the teeth cannot tolerate the cold and hot,
They're saying to
then
remove.
his life finished.
No, I know. You're saying I've had that sensitivity of the teeth. And
Oh, I
that's-
have
And it's gone
that.
away.
I have that now. If I take cold or hot here for less, some time now. It's very sensitive.
I've had it go away. Come and go. Due to inflammation of the nerve, they say. Some say. Inflamed and then gone down, settled down.
I'm thinking, what shall I do? I shall take another dose or not. That is my question. Anyhow, I shall think.
Maharaj, is the tooth loose? Is the tooth loose or is it tight?
All tooth will be loose if cold will affect. But that looseness will go if it is fixed. It is loose now.
You know, they have a root, have you ever had root canal on your teeth? Have you ever had root canal on your teeth?
Very bad.
Very painful.
Root canal it.
Yeah, they go, they take the tooth and they pull the root like this.
Uh-huh.
And then sometimes if you want, they put one bake tooth, but very painful, Gurudev, because they go into the bone. Oh.
Preaching and collection, both. At present, what is necessary for our mouth here, I heard, necessary to make some fun. And for preaching purpose, necessary some expenses. And for the mouth purpose, necessary some fund. And if remnants something will come for novelty, can come. This is idea is not bad idea, I think.
Real.
What do you think?
The reality.
Not a bad idea.
Very good idea.
Some collection program or?
Collection with preaching. Our preaching and collection is same.
Yeah.
Sometimes only preaching like a rainbow, rainbow festival going on.
Mm-hmm.
There you will get Ananda Vigraha, you will get some like that, some devotee mentality of young group may come. If they will get good nourishment, they can stay forever in Navati, like Ananda Vigraha I'm telling you. And just now I have got telephone of Bhakta Bandhu. He is now in Guadalajara. I asked him direct. I went last night for enjoyment.
He told me his story. He said I went with my brother. My brother's renting one. He said looking for one place. He said we went to a friend's house. He said I only slept few hours in Singapore and no hours almost on the flight. So then I lie down in that house, and he said I did not wake up until 12 o'clock.
Then I am hearing some rumor he lose his mood, but it is not truth now. And for that I direct told. And he told that I stayed with my brother and now come after resting, I come back to Mount Guadalajara. And what you will order? I said, do now what you will order. I told I am going to Mexico. There we shall settle what will be good for you. We shall make settlement. And he is very happy. And he is very good mood. But some rumor to see his shadow, some rumor come against him. And I was very worried. He stayed with me long time in Navadvip. And he must be inspired. If not inspired, that is a difficulty to correct. But really he inspired. I have seen his mood. I do not know about him anything, but I have seen his mood. He always wants to stay with me, not wants to go, leaving me. Young man, strong man. The Govinda painting, he is doing painting Govinda, inside painting. But they are Americana. Americanas, some American style. So much painting they are using. Not like India. But I must tolerate it. When I gave him for painting. How much paint necessary I must supply. And make very nice that gate. Like Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth's gate. Now looking very nice.
Yes, very nice.
Very nice, no?
Yes.
Little light. Lighter than first gate. But it is looking very nice. and heavy, then heavier than other get, but lighter than first get. Anyhow, he always stayed with me and not going to take prasadam also. That surprised me. Then when I tell you took prasadam? No, Gurudeva, I am not took now. I told him, go and take prasadam. Yes, Gurudev, I am going. Like that. Very good.
He's not taking till maybe 10 o'clock, Gurudev, when you are sleeping, and then he is going to sleep late and then waking before you are waking so he can be there when you wake up.
Yes.
He's like that all day.
But I not told him, you be like this. And actually I was not asking anyone to be some god. I have seen Indira Gandhi die by shooting. Rajiv Gandhi died by bomb blasting. Then Savior is Krishna. If Krishna will save us, we will be saved. And if he wants to get death, then we will die. And death is which way come? That is the question. We are thinking plane crash and death, oh, very terrible, but it is very happy.
Yes. No suffering.
When plane falling down, he losing his sense. Then he cannot understand what happened. He only will see, yeah, I am out of body, and where is my body, leg, where is my leg, where is my... When he have got sense, that time he will see, I am detached with my body. Then he is searching, where is my body? Then I have seen maybe some part of body here, some part of body there. Then he is thinking, oh, which way I shall make it, not possible. Again, which way I shall enter into the body is, the mantram is that, yeah. Sadhanasto niralambo vayu bhuto nirasraya idam khira idam nira srathaya diyate piva. When we are offering some water and milk after cremation, until cremation the souls following his body, that spirit following his body, and again will try to enter into the body. But when once come out, cannot enter. That is paradise lost, like that. But he cannot forget his body. And seeing the relatives, son, mother, or father, they are crying, all crying around his body. And he is very sad. He is talking something, but no one hearing that talk. And he is looking his body, try to enter, which way I shall enter inside. Several ways he is trying to go again there, but cannot go. That is, there is no electricity, heart not working. Then he is very sad. And finally he is following his body. Finally he is following his body up to cremation or up to grave. Then he is thinking what my relative do, why my body they are burning. Can keep for more sometimes. For me, I shall try again and again. But they are burning his body and he is very helpless. Now where he is for, he is coming sometimes. Within a second he can come to house and look in there, his bed and anything, but no chance to show his own self. Again going to cremation, again coming house, again going some relatives. This way, rounding and without rest, where he would rest and not getting any place actually. Then around the cremation house he is living, and there are other also souls in same day. They also cremated. Cremated? And seeing them also and talking something with them. And they also, some may be rickshaw, some may be king, some may be this, some may be that. And no communication with each other. And rickshaw cannot talk with king. And king not talking with rickshaw. At same cremation house, everyone's body gone. Then they are individually living there. Maybe is there any tree or something? They are sitting, so, and thinking, and feeling thirsty, but which way? Drink water? Do not know. Feeling hungry. Actually, mind with him. Mental body, subtle body with him. Then his feelings, all feelings are existing, but he cannot enjoy with his feelings. And very helpless position is living there. Then from...
We heard that one, somebody's leg touched somebody, and said, why you don't go to a higher branch?
That living with his subtle body. Then when some relative, first it is the law or Vedic law ruled. From daughter's side, he is getting some water first. From daughter's side, after 3 days, daughter's offering, after 3 days or within 3 days?
Within 3 days.
3 days, daughter's offering some water and milk and some pindo. First give water and milk. And that is mantra sasanastu niralambo vayuhutu nirasraya. You are living now in cremation field. You have no place to sit and no formation, niralambo. And your form actually like the vayu. Air form. And no shelter. Then I am your daughter. I am giving this water and milk. With this mantra, it will go to you and you get peace. This they are offering. This and he is mentally he is eating, drinking. First water and milk, some sort of work like that. Then they are given some pindam. And first food through mantra reaching to him. Then his son, after 10 days, son also sacrificed for father. That is, he will be proprietor of father's land. Then he must do for father something. Then he also, after 10 days, he is shaving his head first and bathing in the Ganges or bathing in some pond. Then taking new cloth and come for offering to his father or mother or as their relation. That way, offering to departed soul. And departed soul is taking through mantra. That's all mentally going, mental plane. Through mantra it is communication happening in mental plane. Then he is feeling some peace. Yeah, I have nobody, I have no existence within them, but still they are remembering me. And still they are doing for me something, and I am not much helpless. If necessary, help will come from my relatives. That type of peace he is getting, mental peace. Then after that, for his spiritual advancement, they are doing some Shraddha ceremony. In remembrance or remembrance of his necessity. Yeah, one pair of shoes, one umbrella, one cloth, some food, some fruits, some juice, some Diet Coke. Everything. Everything offering. In his name to the Brahman. And that Brahman group, another group of Brahman. That's called Agrodhani. Agrodhani means they are taking first responsibility for his advancement or advancement in the spiritual way, and giving some light for him. Dark will go from his eyes, and many things. Bhumi asan, bhumnasana jalam vastram, dipan dakshatta tambulam, sadhya paduka, etc. 16 items. Then feeding the Brahmanas, and each Brahman feeding, he is getting 1 year food mentally. All is going in subtle body to mental level, and that way 10 or 12 years food for him, 10, 12, that Brahman they are feeding and getting through that. This is process. Then feeding the relatives in his name. That is, he will enjoy with his property, and they all is the witness. Yeah, law is this, then I am doing for my father or mother or for other anything. Then finish that of the ceremony. And he, within few days, he has got some experience. And through that offerings, through mantra, he is getting some light. And also some detachment in his mind, it's coming, automatically coming. There is no one asking. He is trying to say something, his wife or son, but cannot say. Then experience is very bitter experience he is getting. And after that, when he is seeing after a few days, the shock, grief, they also less grief in the society coming for him. And he is also thinking, oh, what is this? They are going to forget me now. Then I shall choose my way. And where I shall go, he can go very fast everywhere. Then he is looking some way. The forefathers had their living, had their doing, remembrance of his previous connection. He is searching and he is seeing somewhere some grandfather seated under the tree and meditating, or somewhere in the Himalayas. Some different type of mental place. But no one giving any response. Yeah, oh, you come, not like that. Each other looking innocent vision. It is natural what you are feeling. Our feelings is same, but you be like our mood and try to proceed upper level. Then this way, and previous karma also pushing him that way. And there, always within mental layer, always some wave going this way. And that wave is Janma Mrityu, means birth and death wave. They are always flowing around the mental layer. And they are avoiding that wave. Wave coming this way, then they are going little. Do not want to go. Then that soul is trying to look which way he goes, upper standard. And he can choose through his karma, he can choose one place for his own self. And that place, maybe flourish, flower garden, etc. What his previous karma, that way he is getting some opportunity to stay there. And also if he wants to do anything, he is getting that opportunity to do. But mental level, and his vision clear than a human. If he wants to see, he cannot see very near, but can see far. easily can see so far, but opposite of our feelings. Some opposite, maybe something, it is opposite. We can see, you are seated here, you are seated here, we can see
Yes,
here.
but not far.
If I ask to him, yeah, can you see Ananta Krishna Prabhu? And he will say, please wait. And he will go a little far. Then from, yes, I am seeing Ananta Krishna Prabhu seated and smiling. Like that. His vision, this way he is getting some vision. And if he will think the ocean coming to his mental level, will think garden, will come garden mental level. And what he will think that will come in front of him through his karma, what previous experience, that coming in front of him, and then he will think, what shall I do with this? And if previous karma is good, and there are also some good association, someone living and saying, oh girl, oh boy, you are here, try to meditate something, this type of thinking, giving some advice. And he is thinking, yes, we are happy with this. You try to meditate this. Then he is making some flower garden. There, when flower will come, satisfaction will come, their mind, they can offer that flower. If they have some sanskar to Diti sanskar, or some, this way. And their sanskar, that way, is fruit of karma, he can offer. And when he will offer, he will get double satisfaction. Then test come to him, and this way he will try to do something there. And mostly they are avoiding the birth and death way. That's coming like thunder. When thunder coming, they are very afraid. They do not know where thunder will take me, and thunder making them senseless. And see that they will get some experience, it must make me senseless. And they are avoiding. And are living there as their karma. Then they are going more upper standard thinking level. All within subtle body and all happening in mental level. Feelings are pushing some feelings air to him, and he is going to Sargo. Look, where is many enjoyment, in mental level, many enjoyable things are living. There he is going. If he is a pious man, he has some sukriti to enjoy, and also what I call a fundó.
Pious karma.
Pious karma, and he is getting that result there. And what happens, he has done that reaction coming in his mental life, mental, subtle body, that reaction he is getting through subtle body. And feeling punya matra condition. And when it's finished, if he has bad karma, he is going some very bad, around bad situation. Yeah. And always fearful, always feeling some burning sensation, some heating sensation, some thunder sensation, many varieties type of, you will see in photo, in India, they are making some narok, someone killing this way, someone burning this way, someone taking skin out, the vulture eating his body and he is crying. And that all happening in mental level. And who is pious, he is feeling going that piety level and he is enjoying with that Sadguru. But suddenly it finishes karma and by the law he must take the bath. Suddenly he not was careful. In the meantime, some wave come to him and taking him to the bath. Take a wave, টেনে নিয়ে যায় জন্ম মৃত্যু wave, birth and death wave, taking forcefully to the ground and putting in the earth. And he is senseless and going into the plant or something, tree or plant somewhere, and through that going to the fruit. Unconsciously it's happening. And from fruit to the human body going to the animal body, going to insects as their karma, all reactionary, all reaction, pushing him in that way. Next body also, human body, he is going through the rice or some food going to the father's body, from father's body to mother's body. And there, in the womb of mother, sometimes someone getting some consciousness. Suddenly consciousness comes back. And there he can see the Atma and Paramatma. He is in the form of Atma, and next to him they are living Paramatma. Not everyone getting this, Bhakti Thakur said it. Not everyone getting that feeling. একবার প্রভু দেখা দিয়া মোরে বঞ্চিলে দিন দাসে, this song of Bhakti Thakur. But then when still his consciousness, he have got in the womb of mother, then he is living there and feelings also, getting some feeling. When his eyes, body formation when come, also sense come. And that sense, not maybe so strong, but sense come there. But when come out from mother's body, then he is forgetting everything. And next birth starting from that time. And sometimes someone can see his previous life. In that, within this body, he can see his previous life. Shadow form, a picture, not shadow. Previous life picture can see. And sometimes you will see the child looking this way. Sometimes child sleeping, and looking, his vision not existing in this planet.
Yes.
Other planet his vision existing. It is research happened before. Then finally he is losing previous experience, but karma giving some opportunity to him. That is the quality. Quality coming behind him And easily he can memorize, easily he can do. I have seen some girl, and others, many I have seen, but one girl I remember, if you give her harmonium, he will play harmonium like expert. But before he not touch harmonium. But when playing like expert harmonium, and previous karma must be with him. And immediate can others tune, a very hard tune to get from song, but he immediate. After once or twice hearing, he is singing that song. That type of boy girl I have seen. And also other, what we cannot do, he can do very easily, or she can do very easily. That all previous karma joining with him and giving a quick advance stage. This way, next birth started. An atmosphere, sometimes helping him, sometimes going against a few. And next birth, finally going to the grave, to death. And this way, Janma to wave, always in this mundane flowing this way.
Gurudev, in Navadip, when they're carrying the body and they're yelling, "Go Daddy, go," like this, this subtle body following the body,
Yes, hearing that name, Balari Haribol, this sound, sometimes heart breathing coming in the sleep, going through my house, my room, passing through my room, suddenly, Balari Haribol, and what feeling will come in the sleep? I'm gone, and you think, oh, someone dead, I'm going. But the Balari, this sound of Hari, giving him some potency of liberation. Then when he will collect so much, then he can automatically can be corrected with the Lord's name power of the name, transcendental vibration. If someone vibration will come transcendentally to ear, a bass, or if he can follow, he or she, that dead body, whose dead body, he is going with dead body. And here in that Balahari, if consciousness will go in conscious level, then he is getting some benefit. Sometimes it is possible to get liberation through that nama bhase mukti hai. This is the scripture said. Yeah. We'll hear from some perfect person, and not only hearing must be perfect. Yeah. In conscious level, then mukti will come. Very easily mukti will come. It is causeless mercy, you can say. Causeless mercy of Lord. And for that they are singing Bolo Hari Hari Bol. If he will go conscious level, suddenly he will get liberation. Otherwise he will get some pious advantage.
Maharaj, and what is it in Bala? Bala is the same as Bolo? No.
Yes.
Similar?
Olas.
But why Bala? Only the...
When I chant the Hare Krishna, chant the name of Lord, That is Balabari. Balabari is chant the name of Balabari.
Maharaj, what kind of mukti is becoming available to them in this instance?
That's also depending upon his sukriti. Mukti is 4 or 5 kinds. 4 kinds. 5 kinds. Mukti. Salukko, Sajujjo, Saruppo, Samitpo, Sasti. 5 kinds of mukti. The Sajujjo, it is bad. When he is getting Sajujjo mukti, he is merging into the fire level. And merging into the fire, fiery, but not it is fire actually.
Effulgence.
Effulgence. That is Sajujjo. And other with the Bhakti Yoga practicing, who is practicing Bhakti Yoga, they are also getting some mukti. That getting the formation levels. Someone getting form like Narayan, Sharuppo, Sasti, Sajujjo, Samippo. Someone getting the place in the Vaikuntha. There also they will work. Job not only be stopped. You will stay hell or heaven. You must do some job. Work not to be stopped. That is your entity, your existence. It is existing within that level. Fire is always moving something, not stopping.
Yes.
Then you cannot stop you. But that may be relaxable, may be relishable, may be hard, maybe creation will come through that, some sadness, some happiness. Many things can come through the job, but job not will stop. That is the existence of the Jiva soul. There must be willing, must be feeling, and must be thinking. This is the quality of the Jiva souls. There is willing, feeling, thinking.
I heard sometime Guru Maharaj told this is dynamic and not steady.
Yes.
Never steady.
Yes. Dynamic.
Dynamic.
I don't know English, you've given remembrance. I heard also this word dynamic.
All the
Always
time
moving.
Maharaj, there is one Indian lady who lost her son 2 months ago, and she's still grieving very much, like it happened yesterday. So is the soul of the son suffering because of this?
Yes, can suffer. Or not to suffer also. That is soul knows my mother is foolishly crying for me. I cannot go back to her. She cannot see me anyway. Then sometimes he avoids mother and father. And sometimes if he have much affection around the mother he is living. Sometimes also they can get through much concentration of mental position can get form, a shadow form. That's called bhoot.
Yes, yes.
Ghost.
A ghost. That's called bhoot. And through concentration they can get that body. But cannot exist a long time. But once can take body and full concentration will come within that body and Atma is active. That Atma can use much power, like to break the tree with his money. Subtle body. Mentally, he is getting too much, sometimes power, he can concentrate. He can break the tree. That type of power I am telling.